Hi, Ves here, or Vesper Bloom. I got some questions today from Natalie, from Natalie's World. I'm going to read and answer as I read the question, and I did appreciate getting these questions because it really gives me a chance to connect on a more personal level, and I think that's really awesome. So, first question is, please tell us about the history and why you wanted to be an artist, and how did it lead up to what you are doing now. So, since I was about 10 years old, I wanted to be or wanted to play music and that sort of thing. So I got a guitar and really started to explore all kinds of different music. When I was around 11 or 12, a couple years after getting my guitar, I found and was introduced to the band Crystal Castles. Fell in love with Alice and all of her works and the many works that she does. And then I started more on the electronic kind of thing. I started looking more into all that kind of stuff, and that's kind of where I take a lot of my inspiration from now, are artists that I found back then. So, yeah. Next question. What's the origin of the name Vesper Bloom? I like this question. So the name Vesper Bloom came to me after I made my first single. Um, I was really like channeling my inner divinity and embodying myself as who I am during that time. And Vesper means evening star, or in a more modern use, it means evening prayer. So combining the two, Vesper Bloom, I see that as basically saying, or basically being like the first star that you see blooming in the night sky. And after all, I am the six-pointed star. So the next question, where are you based and what is the music scene like there? Are there any local artists or bands that you would recommend? Um, that being said, or that being asked, I am pretty new to the scene, literally just starting up, and kind of still learning everything that goes on in the area. So, a few local and semi local artists that I have found and heard that I know of are Nuda, Ceremony Shadows, Sibling, and Die Robot. Um, they're all pretty great. Um, I've met Nuda, I've met Ceremony Shadows, or well, I've met the singer of Ceremony Shadows. All super sweet, great people, and yeah, I would recommend those guys for sure. So the next question is, how would you describe your style? So, if I had to name it, I would call it gloom pop. It's a mix of like melodic and atmospheric sounds, um, with like oftentimes I do driving bass lines and kind of upbeat drums with inspirations from genres like dark synth, synth pop, and industrial. Um, I like to say it is where melody and madness collide. The next question here is what have you released so far and what can someone expect from your works? So, so far I have two singles out. I have Black Hearts Divine and Abyssus Abyssum Invocat. Black Hearts Divine is and was my first release and my first step into a path I knew that I had to take. So I would really expect more of the dark synth poppy type stuff. Uh, yeah. Next question is, do you have any new music in the works? So I do. I currently have a single which I will be releasing here on May 9th, and I am currently also in the process of making my first album. I'm not sure how long that is going to take or when that is going to happen, but I am super stoked for it, and it's basically a ride about like trauma and empowering yourself. Now, this question, how about playing shows and touring? Do you have anything planned? So, uh, for the time being, I have no plans. As right now, I'm just trying to get stuff out because I only have 3 songs. Uh, that being said, I do want to eventually go play shows and that sort of thing. So, we'll see where we go. This question is, what plans do you have for the future? And basically, I just want to have fun. Uh, I'm trying to explore and grow with my music, basically. Just trying to have fun and vibe. Where can we listen to your music? And where can we buy your stuff? So, you can find my music just about everywhere, Spotify, Bandcamp, YouTube, Apple Music, and a few other places. I don't have any merch as of yet, as I am just starting out. I also don't have any other ways of supporting me. Uh, if the best thing you could do really for me is just go listen to my music. I hope you guys enjoy it. Last question is, what would you like a listener to remember the most when hearing your music for the first time? That's an awesome question. So, um, really, I have a lot of hopes for what people feel or remember when they listen to my music. That being said, I really hope that people just get up and move, and it it's just a fun time, and I hope they hear the lyrics and can relate and really take that and know what it means. But I also really want them to remember how it feels, and I also hope that they know and remember that we are divine. My name is Vesper Bloom. Thank you for these questions, Natalie. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys around. Bye now.